Hello everyone, I am Bhagyashree Pawar and today we are going to learn cell, its structure and function. So in this topic we are going to study the cell, discovery of cell, number of cells, shape and size. So let's begin with our chapter. So cell, all the living organism, plants, animals, insects are are made up of cells. So what is cell? The cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. So smallest unit of life is called as a cell and it is also known as building blocks of our life. So can we see cells with our naked eyes? So no, most of the cells are seen under microscope while some other cells are seen with our naked eyes. So what are these cells? For example, hen's egg. Hen's egg is a single cell which we can see with our unaided eyes. And these number of cells vary from one organism to another organism. In this diagram, we can see the basic structure of cell. So, cell is the most important part of an organism. So, the question arises, who discovered cell? The cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. He observed a thin slice of cork under compound microscope. In that slice, he noticed some compartments or block-like structure in this cork slice. These structures look like a honeycomb. That's why for each box or each this structure he named as a cell. So moving to the next point, we have to study number of cells. So number of cells vary from one organism to another organism. These numbers are run from billion to trillions. The human body contains trillions of cells. So different group of cells perform different activities. There are some animals which contain single cell, while there are other animals which contains more than one cell. According to the number of cells, there are two types of organism. First one is unicellular organism and the other one is multicellular organism. So let's study in detail with unicellular organism. What is unicellular organism? Uni means one. The organisms which contain only one cell are called as a unicellular organism. For example, amoeba and paramecium. Single cell in these animals, single cell performs all the basic functions like capturing food, reproduction, respiration, excretion, etc. All these activities are performed by a single cell. Then, what is multicellular organism? Organism which contain more than one cell are called as a multicellular organism. For example, human being, plants, insects, these are the examples of multicellular organism. An organism with billions or trillions of cells start its life as a single cell. How is it possible? Because the fertilized egg is a single cell. Is a single cell. That's why after multiplication, after fertilization, the cell takes place, multiplies itself and forms the various numbers of cells. That's why the single cell start its life. So the organism start its life as a single cell. The necessary function in multicellular organism are carried out by groups of cells. Groups of specialized cells which form tissue. Then group of cells form tissue and these tissues in turn forms organ. In this diagram we can see the cells come together to form a tissue, the number of tissues come together to form an organ, then number of organs come together to form an organ system and number of organ system comes together to form an organism. For example, let's see, the cell comes together to form tissue and that tissue forms organ. Suppose stomach, kidney, intestine. Then these organ form organ system and then it forms an organism. Then moving to the next point, shapes of cell. So unicellular organism can be irregular in shape like algae, or some are irregular in shape like amoeba, plasmodium. You can see in this figure amoeba. This is irregular in shape. Amoeba has no definite shape. It keeps on changing its shape. These the projection you can see in this figure are called as a pseudopodium. This pseudopodium uh, continuously changes its shape. That's why amoeba has no definite shape. Like that, white blood cells in human body are also a example of single cell which can change its shape. Then in multicellular organism, different cells such as blood cell, muscle cell and nerve cell of human being have different shapes. So cells can be of different shape. Some of them are round, some of them are spindle, or some of them are branch. So moving to the point round or spherical shape, our red blood cell, that is RBCs, are spherical in shape, where our muscle cell which are pointed or elongated towards the end are, which look like spindle, are spindle in shape, where our neuron or cell are branched in nature and elongated. Then next, moving to the next point, size of cell. What is the size of cell? Most of the cells are microscopic in nature. That means we cannot see them with our naked eyes. So we have to use a microscope to see a cell. The size of cell in living organism may be as small as micrometer or maybe as large as few centimeter. The smallest cell in bacteria is 0.1 to 0.5 micrometer, whereas the largest cell is an ostrich egg which measures 170 millimeter into 130 millimeter. The size of cell related to its function, size of cell is related to its function. So various so in organism there are various types of cells which vary from their size. Thank you.